Hello, brave ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Buckle up because today we're peeling back the curtain on a conspiracy so big, so blatant, it'll make your head spin. The stock market's crashing. S&P 500's down. Nasdaq's bleeding. Tesla's tanking. And they want you to think it's all Trump's fault. But I'm here to tell you, it's not. This is an orchestrated hit job by secret societies and global elites to smear him, and I've got the receipts. Low trading volume. Yeah, look at it. It's the smoking gun. This isn't millions of everyday investors panicking. It's a big dog. The institutional puppet masters pulling strings. Same crew that gave us the COVID scare. Now sharper, meaner, and out for blood. Let's break it down. First, the setup. Trump's back in office, January 20, 2025. And the market's been a roller coaster. Tariffs on Canada, Mexico, China, boom. Stocks slide. Over 4 trillion wiped out since early March. Dow's down 1,300 points in 2 days. Tesla's crashed 42% since December. Mainstream media screaming, Trump's trade war is killing us. Sounds familiar? It should. But here's the twist. Under Biden, when the market dipped, they sang a different tune. Oh, the stock market is not an indicator of the economy, they said. CNN, White House flags, all of them. It's just noise. Look at jobs instead. Now Trump's in, and suddenly, it's the indicator. Every dip's his fault. Come on. That flip-flop's not an accident. It's a script. Who's writing it? The elites. Secret societies. Like the Bilderberg Group. Skull and Bones. The Rothschild banking dynasty. And their Wall Street lapdogs. BlackRock, Vanguard, the institutional investors with trillions in their grip. These are the same players who orchestrated the C-19 scare back in 2020. Remember the lockdown, the fear, the markets crashing 30% overnight? They tanked it, then to push their reset, centralize power, pump out vaccines, control the narrative. Trump was in office, and they made him the fall guy. Now he's back, and they're at it again. But this time, they're slicker, more organized. How do I know? The proof's in the pudding, or rather, the trading volume. Look at it. Don't trust me. Pull up the charts yourself. S&P 500 down 7% since Trump's inauguration. Nasdaq off 11%. But the volume? It's dead. Low trading volume, folks. Way below average. If this was panic selling, millions of retail investors, your 401k, folks, dumping stock, you'd see massive spikes, billions of shares moving. But no, it's quiet, too quiet. That's not a market crash. That's a controlled demolition. Low volume, big impact. That's institutional investors, hedge funds, banks, the elites, money makers, making precise, coordinated moves. They're not reacting, they're acting. Selling off just enough to tank the indexes, scare the sheep, and pin it on Trump. Why? Power. Trump's their kryptonite. He's tariffs, deregulation, America first, all the stuff that messes with their globalist game. Under Biden, they had a puppet. Markets hummed along, S&P up 19% in 2024, and when it dipped, they brushed it off. Not a big deal, they said. Now Trump's shaking their cage, so they're flipping the board, crashing the market, blame his policies, turn the public against him. See, he's a disaster. It's a talking point, a psyop. And they got the media and speed dial to sell it. Same playbook as C-19. Fear, chaos, control. But now they're pros at it. Let's connect the dots. C-19 hits, market crash. They roll out the fear, Millions will die and lock us down. Who profited? Big Pharma, BlackRock, the elites who bought the dip, while you sold your stocks in a panic. Trading volume spiked then. Retail investors freaked out. Not now. March 2025, stocks are diving, but volume's a ghost town. That's not organic. That's Blackguard, Vanguard, the Rothschilds proxies, flexing their trillions. They own the shares, hundreds of companies, and the banks. They can move markets at will. And they are. Look at Tesla, down 42%. Elon, Trump buddy, pushing efficiency cuts. So they hammer his stock to punish him. Coincidence? Nah. Here's the kicker. They don't even hide it, if you know where to look. Hedge funds cut stock exposure in early March. Goldman Sachs reported the biggest drop in over 2 years. That's not retail. That's the big boys. Repositioning before the fall. Low volume means it's not you or me selling, it's them, the institutions, the elites, who answer to secret cabals. Bilderberg meets behind closed doors. Skull and Bones pulls the Yale strings. Rothschilds own the debt markets. They've got the cash and the motive. Trump's tariffs threaten their China profits, their global trade web. So they tank the S&P, point at him, and laugh. Flashback to Biden's term. S&P's up. But when it wobbled, say, late 2022, inflation spiked. They shrugged. White House said, stocks don't matter. Look at the business investment. Now it's Trump's mess. Hypocrisy's their middle name. Under Biden, they kept the market afloat. Fed cut rates, pumped liquidity, kept volume high to make the cracks. Trump's in, Fed's hands are tied, and the elites pulled the plug. Low volume's the tell. Retail's not driving this. The puppet masters are. They want chaos, a recession, a talking point. Trump broke it. How do I know this? They're the same as C19 crew. Patterns, 2020. They're crashing it. Blame Trump. Push their agenda. Vaccine mandates. Digital IDs. All that World Economic Forum jazz. Now, 2025, they're crashing it again. Blaming Trump. Prepping the next phase. More organized? You bet. Back then, volume was messy. Retail panic mixed with their moves. Now, it's surgical. Low volume. Big drops. They've learned. They've got the banks, the funds, the media in lockstep. Look at the 16 volatility. It's up. But not panic level. It's controlled chaos. Their specialty. Don't take my word. Check the volume yourself. Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, wherever S&P's daily volume barely hitting 3 billion shares. Normals, 4 to 5 billion in a bad day. Big drops, low trade? That's not a market. That's a manipulation. Institutional investors, elites, they don't need volume to move the needle. They've got the leverage. Retail's sitting this out. Or they're locked out. Either way, it's proof. This isn't natural. It's a hit job. You might not like Trump, but this is not his fault. Trump doesn't make you trade your stock. Trump doesn't make you sell your stock. Look at the volumes. Check it out. Make sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe. I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers.